start with an opening statement from Coach.
All right, well, as always, I want to thank our fans and our students who came out tonight and supported us, and certainly a lot of credit to Georgia Tech. I think Coach Key's doing a good job. They're a talented football team, and they deserve to win the game. I'll just share with you what I shared with our football team, is that, I'm proud of their effort. I think we play hard and all the intangibles, but when a team keeps making the same mistakes over and over and over, and they're not learning, that's a sign of a team that's not really well coached. Our job is to fix the mistakes, correct them so we don't repeat them. And after 3 turnovers last week, we had 5 turnovers tonight, and we're not going to beat anybody if we turn it over 3 times, let alone 5 times. So, you walk out of a game that you make 29 first downs to their 13, and that tells you that physically you held up and you should be able to compete. Right now we're beating ourselves. We're not giving ourselves a chance, and we're probably never going to have that margin of error. No football team is. You turn it over 5 times. I'm sure the stats of winning that thing is like 1%. So again, I'm proud of our effort level. This team has to grow and improve every week, and after last week, I kind of was hoping we'd come out a little better and that we'd learn a lesson. And honestly, that part of it got worse, and I'll always own the responsibility for that. So I think the bye week is coming at a good time. We've got to heal up, get healthy. We've got to evaluate what we're doing, and we've got to fix our mistakes, because if we keep doing this, it's going to be a long next 2 months. I'll take any questions.
Hey, with Mitch and the internal clock on pressure, I know that was in the first game. It was maybe because you hadn't been pressured and hadn't been hit in fall camp. The whole point is it on.
Yeah, it's a problem. And I told him last week. I said, your clock has to speed up, and the defensive rush is going to speed up as we get in the ACC play, and the rest of the way going, it's all Power 5 teams, and it didn't happen. Credit them. They rushed us and they had some blitzes, but right now it's a 4-week problem. We're holding on to the ball too long.
Does it have a chance to get fixed during the season?
Well, yeah. I think things always get fixed, right? You go back and you look at 2018, and that thing looked like it was heading for a disaster area, and we made corrections and fixed things, and that's our job as coaches, is to fix the mistakes and fix the problems. So it's, we got to do this collectively. We've got to coach it better, and the players got to take to the coaching and apply it. And you're going against a defense, right, that those guys are on scholarship, and they're good players too. But it's just we're making the same mistakes, and that's what really frustrates me, is we're not learning. We're continuing to we're loose with the football, and 5 turnovers is awful.
What is the biggest difference between fall camp Mitch Griffiths and the first 4 games Mitch Griffiths?
To me, it's live football now, right? Fall camp, you don't get touched. Got the red jersey on, and you can get a pass rush, and those kids are taught to buzz by you and not touch you, and that's always the hard thing at quarterback, right? Because there's a part of you that would like to make them live so they learn, but it's also the one position that really can't protect itself, and you don't want to risk an injury. And right now it's not just the interceptions. We had a fumble, and there was another fumble. So I think there was they have us for 4 fumbles, and we lost 2 of them, and then we threw 3 picks. So that, to me, we were 7 times we gave them an opportunity to recover the ball. So our ball security right now is just it's awful, and we take pride in that. And we've traditionally been a team that wins a turnover margin. We're not giving ourselves a chance, and that's clearly problem number 1 right now.
I know you'll have to review the tape to get a more full sense, but Did you get the perception that he was getting enough time in the pocket from the offensive line?
I mean, at times and at times not. I mean, Spencer Clapp, I thought gave us a great effort, but he didn't look completely healthy. You know, they rushed us well, and at times I thought the pocket got dented and collapsed pretty quickly. I thought in the second half it got better. We made an adjustment. You know, we moved Matt Gulbin to right tackle, and we put Devontae Gordon to left tackle, and put George Sell at guard. And I thought the pocket got a little bit better just because the way they were rushing the passer, I thought our tackles had to be at full strength. And again, I appreciate what Spencer Clapp did, but he was probably, 60%, 70%. It's hard to pass pro when you're behind in the game in 3rd and long, and the other guy's teeing it off, and he's 100%.
If you gave up 5 plays of defense of 30 yards or more, what's the answer to fixing how many explosive plays you guys are giving up?
Yeah, I mean, I think you gotta go back and say, why did the explosive happen? And, once there on they came out and empty, and we got the call in late, and the kids didn't get a chance to get aligned, and I think, we kind of, as a staff, have to own that one. And the other ones, I don't recall what they were right now. Just going nuts with the turnovers right now. Those are the 5 plays I can't get out of my head. So, I mean, the explosives are a problem, but I don't think those necessarily cost us the game. I thought our defense at times did a good job of getting the ball down and playing the next down. Deshaun got beat on a corner route, which is going to happen. And then I think the quarterback had a long run on the one late in the game. And at that point, you're kind of blitzing and selling out and trying to get them off schedule and make a play. And sometimes when you do that, you lose the 3rd level of defense because you're in a 0 safety defense. But, again, I'm not trying to avoid it. I just can't remember it right now.
Is that more frustrating when you get, you cut it to 1 score with 4 minutes to go and you have the ball? I mean, are you feeling pretty good right about that?
Yeah, you think you're gonna go to overtime. And again, it's 1st down, throw it away. Cut your loss. Play broke down, you got flushed, just throw it away. Don't force it, let's come back on 2nd down and we'll get a good football play. I appreciate the competitiveness, but at times you gotta cut the losses and live for another down. And that's, to me, what we gotta learn. It's part of the process. We've had other quarterbacks. I remember sitting here, it was probably 8 years ago against Louisville. John Wolford, threw a bunch of picks in the 4th quarter when we had a chance to win the game. It's kind of a broken record, but sometimes when you break in a new quarterback, you go through these days. And John learned, I think Sam learned, I think Mitchell learned. But it's agonizing when you go through it. It's hard. So it'll be a couple of sleepless nights, look at the film, get the bye week and try to make some corrections and figure out what we're doing and how we're doing and who we're doing it with, and come back and we got 8 more games.
You guys good? Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Dave.